Hello everyone, this is Gene from NYC, and it's video time. It's video time. I'm actually making a really quick video during the break in the Warriors Lakers game. Well, halftime technically. I just wanted to briefly comment on the I don't know. I wouldn't quite call it a trailer, but there's apparently a slightly extended clip of the train battle, the battle on the train for Captain Marvel. And I just wanted to just give my very brief thoughts on that. The clip I've seen is online. I've been reading online that there's a clip on Twitter that's supposed to be longer and more focused on the train fight. I haven't seen it. I am not on Twitter. I probably won't be able to see it until Monday at least. But I can tell you that what I've seen online is a slightly extended clip, which then abruptly transitions. I think it's a very bad transition, but then abruptly transitions. Let me just put this back in focus. I was trying to like take this part out here. I was trying not have to record it, but it just doesn't work. So anyway, as I was saying, I saw the online clip, which is a little more extended, a little more detailed about the train fight with the Skrull. And then it just very sharply, in my opinion, poorly transitions to the third trailer for the film. So I just wanted to comment briefly on the train part and address some comments I was reading. So the train part is just a slightly extended version. You see Coulson and Fury following in a car. They're driving. There's one part where like some rebar or some part of the train is thrown off and it hits their car, but it really doesn't do anything. And then we just see Carol hanging off the side of the train. Then she pulls herself back up. She shoots the photon blast. Then she punches her way down into the train, and then the fight continues there. So it's not much different than what we've already seen in the trailers already. It's just a little more in sequence, and there's a little more content and context. And again, like most of what I've seen from the trailers about this film, I'm not impressed. I thought the little bit of the scene that I saw was very weak and very boring. I saw some people in the comments talking about how it was very can't get my words out, reminiscent of a 1990s chase scene or action sequence. And look, everybody has their opinion. They're entitled to it. That's fine. But I respectfully disagree. Okay, I don't watch a lot of movies. I didn't watch a lot of movies growing up, and I certainly don't now. But there was one thing I saw plenty of in the 1990s growing up as a 90s kid. It was action sequences, whether it be in cartoons, whether it be in films. I actually saw a lot of action films growing up. I'm not a big film woman in general, but I did see my fair share of Van Damme and Seagal and you know all those type of kung fu films. Like probably one of my favorite action films that I've seen is the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie, and I've seen Terminator, I've seen Die Hard, I've seen 007, I've seen Tomorrow Never Dies. Which of the four or five films where Pierce Brosnan was James Bond, Tomorrow Never Dies was my favorite. So my point is that I've seen my fair share of fights and chase scenes in 1990s action films. This clip that I saw was not a 1990s action film clip. And I'll explain why. Because there is no suspense. At least not to me. To compare, I watched the tanker chase from Terminator 2. That's the scene where, it starts out with John Connor, running through the hall, I think of his school or whatever, and he's sort of being chased by the Terminator and by the Liquid Terminator, right? And then he, gets on the bike and the Liquid one's chasing him, and then, he starts riding on the bike, and then the tanker, that scene, right? That scene from beginning to end, from when John's running on foot from the Terminator to when he's on his bike, is just It is high octane. It is thrilling. It's cool. It's action. It's macho. But here's the most important thing. It's suspenseful, right? Watching that scene, and keep in mind, this is a scene that I've seen several times. Given that I've seen the movie several times, my mother's a huge Terminator fan. She loves the Terminator series, the Terminator movies. So even like in passing, I will hear the scene or I will see the scene. And what that scene always meant to me was, or did to me, was that it created this sense of tenseness and suspense. You know, will John's bike start before the Liquid Terminator comes after him? Will Schwarzenegger's Terminator be able to catch up and protect him from afar? Can his bike outrun the Liquid Terminator? Will they be able to escape? Right, there's so many what will happen, right, type of questions in that scene. And I think in any good action sequence, right, there should be, at least to me, the sense of, will they get away? Will they be captured? Will they make that crazy jump? Will they able to slide the motorcycle underneath the gate just in time? Right, watch and see. To me, there should always be that sense of tension and suspense, and going, oh shoot, will they make it? Will they make it? Will they make it? And of course, there should always be a sense of action. That one part, whether it's the jump or the slide or the this or the that makes you go, oh, that was so awesome. And like with everything else I've seen in the trailer, I haven't seen that or felt that suspense, or that one scene that just makes me go, that is so cool. But anyhow, I just wanted to just make this very brief video about the latest news, or at least the latest stuff that I've seen on Captain Marvel. For a movie that's supposed to be set in the 1990s, and if you were growing up in the 90s, you remember how action oriented and over the top stuff was. I'm seeing the exact opposite in these trailers. Bland, not exciting, not suspenseful, not over the top. Ghost in the Shell is 90s. Captain Marvel is not. Major Kusanagi is 1990s badass woman per excellence. Captain Marvel is not. So I just wanted to give my opinion, and I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.